bigger picture, we would have loved to win the match, but we achieved the bigger goal of qualifying on top of the group. That was our main objective. We also had at some point had to think about the next match, but I think we achieved more in today's match in terms of one, qualify for the quarterfinals on top of your group, and then look at the picture of the next match in trying to rest maybe a few players in preparation for that match. So one, I'm happy for the team, happy for the players for the effort against a low block, sitting deep. You could see that the opponents were just playing for a draw, delaying tactics. But I thought we dominated, took charge, wanted to win the match. It is what it is, but I'm still proud of the team for the achievement. They were very organized, playing sometimes 5 at the back, 6 at the back. So you can't access the space on wide areas. You have to play in front of them, break the lines, but they were too close to the goalkeeper. And then they will delay, they will fall, they will apply all tactics. And I thought they were just a team that was playing for a draw, but I thought we could have maybe been more ruthless in front of goal. Shots from range, improvisation, but yeah, we are here. We did not win the match, but we still achieved the bigger objective of qualifying. Still proud of the team. The history of Pirates in CAF, they've always been doing well. When Roger was still here, I think he played in the cup final. Eric Tinkler played in the final. They qualified last season. JZ qualified. So Pirates have been they won the cup in 1995. So nothing surprising. Pirates really should be in the stage that they are in. Would love to proceed further. So there's no surprise of Pirates having done what they've done. We just have to try and go further as much as possible and possibly win it if it's possible. So I'm proud that the team is at a stage that they are in currently. Duke, first things first, we had to qualify first and qualify on top of the group. I think that was the important part. Before we can even look at the other opponents. But having said that, the challenge of playing against a low block is always a challenge. The CAF competitions, playing against a hostile environment when you play away, is also another factor. So one, lessons. Two, we have to find solutions. How do you deal with low blocks? We do in some matches, but it varies, it changes. Sometimes the block is on position 2, but today it was on position 1, so you don't have the space behind because the centre backs are too close to the goalkeeper. Sometimes they stretch the line with 6, so it closes the outside channels. So then you have to be creative in front, which is why maybe we tried to bring number 10s, a Lodge coming in, Ndlovu coming in, because we wanted to play combinations in front of the defense. Maybe also on set plays, I think we should have been more incisive. We got a few, but I don't think we applied them correctly. Those are lessons. We keep on working on that because, like you are saying, we're still going to face a block. It's not the last time. Teams just resort to sitting on a block. But Pirates being Pirates, you cannot play on a counter-attack and sit on the block. I think the supporters and everybody deserves better from a team like Pirates. The starting lineup, Duke is informed by a number of things. The availability of players, suspensions, players from injuries. As today, this is not the lineup we wanted to play with at the back. Nda got sick in the morning. As coaches, we have to make decisions. I'm just happy that we were more solid at the back in his absence. So one, injuries in some players. Mosele was not here today because he's suspended. So there's many variables, but I think we are on the right track. We are starting to find a balance in the team in certain positions. We can improve up front where we are not scoring as many goals as we would love, which informs why we have been changing so much up front. But in other positions, if you check correctly, we have been very stable in choosing more of the same players in matches, but there's many variables, but I think we're on the right track. Let's see who's next. You would have loved to choose certain teams, But at this stage, it's dangerous to choose whether you finish second, finish third. In any case, at this stage of the competition, you will find tough opponents. But what was important for us was what was in our control. Finish on top of your group so that you can play your quarter-final first match away from home. You better be in that position where you are in better control when you come second leg. I've learned that in CAF, when you have to play the second leg away from home, you could see today the refereeing at home was not the best that you would love. This is just a lesson. It's worse when you play away from home. You saw what happened with the national teams when they were playing to qualify for World Cup. So one, playing in CAF has taught me that the hostility, the refereeing, you have to play against that. It's better to play away and then play the second leg at home. But I think we achieved that. Let's see who's our next opponent, and then we'll deal with that as it comes. You cannot choose opponents at this stage of the competition.